Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I have Rob from Dutch Garden Supplies. I have Ben from Grow Motion. Where are we at right now?
We're at the world's biggest cannabis exhibition, expo, festival, party,
everything.
Everything under one roof at the Messe Berlin. And this year, I think it's been, last year it was a success, but this year, Jesus, they've knocked it out of the park, I think.
Yeah.
Doubled the attendance figures.
I've heard over 100,000 per day from Josh at Natura. I just saw that stat. Just walking through.
Possibly. Yeah, you know.
It's crazy.
I hope so, for how much they charge us for the booth.
And Ben, were you guys here last year as well?
Yeah, we was just as guests. And this time we are with the biggest pharmacy wholesaler in Germany.
Wow.
It's Canimed, connected with Greenhorn. This is the biggest pharmacy, and we joined the medical market last year with Grow Motion. Before it was a CBD brand. We was famous for cultivation, even have 0 grams THC on the market, and now we are on the medical market, and this is really crazy what's going on this year. We have our booth here at number 18, booth 22, and yesterday we had also some of our partners, they are rap stars, and it was completely full. It's crazy really what's happening here.
Yeah. I feel the movement in the air, gentlemen. I mean, there's just thousands of people walking through this hall every day right here. And it's exciting to see Grow Motion. You guys are growing in Switzerland, but bringing your product into Germany. I really think that's the future of this cannabis market.
Yeah, exactly. We are producing in Switzerland and exporting to Germany. This is our first market. Of course, UK is also interesting on other markets, but the main goal was really to go to the German market. We have 2 very good strains in our library, and yeah, you know, our marketing is
top
crazy.
notch.
Yeah, we done a hard time before to get to this point. We are a very small team, for a few guys just. We started the journey 4 years ago in Switzerland.
Wow.
As a CBD brand, and then we start to go in direction THC. We got the license last year, and the project was from day one made for THC, of course. It's a 8 million project. You know, it's 3 tiers, so really impressive. You was there, you saw the
You toured?
No, we went there to kind of see the Quest being installed, and because, as you know, we kind of served our time in the States market.
Yeah.
We've seen huge facilities, we've seen medium-sized facilities, and I got to say, you know, for the one in Europe, it's impressive. You know, it is the way the guys have done it. It's you know, wouldn't be out of place with the big boys over there.
Right.
So it's they're being very modest with their facility, if I'm honest, and what they've done for such a small team. And then when you go there, you realise there's not an army of people there. So, you know, you can't...
Punch above your weight class.
Yeah, massively. Massively.
A lot of people who would see Grow Motion, they say this is like Jungle Boys in the beginning. It's like a small team would have passion for cannabis, and they start together like a family to do something great. And I think this is what the people see. We are really, how to say in English,
passionate?
Yeah, passionate and straight. We are not doing it. It's like a show, but it's not a show.
Yeah.
This is we are like that.
You're authentic.
Yeah.
Authentic. Yeah, this is the word. We are authentic. Yeah.
And smart.
Yeah.
We done something.
That's a great combo.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. You know. Yeah, I'm coming from the black market, so I started my journey 20 years ago, and I'm from Portugal. My father, mother was hippies, so I'm connected all my life with cannabis.
Hippie parents, bro.
Yeah,
same.
very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was seeing my father dealing from Morocco with the bus, bringing in the 70s, bring stuff to Portugal, because I born in Portugal and grow up there. With 15, I come to Germany. Yeah, and it's interesting how everything moves, because I was in Spain. There I was one year in jail, 2020. When I come out, my friend Hajir, who is the CEO of Grow Motion and founder, he asked me, hey, I have a nice project, you want to join? And I say, crazy project, I will be there, yeah? Let's
Pick
start
me
it.
up, yeah, when do we go?
And we start this project together, and yeah, now the story, you
Rest
know.
is history.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, coming from the American market, I am amazed at how much you guys have built in such a short amount of time. It's like a hype American brand. I really like the Jungle Boys analogy as well. There's very few brands in that echelon in the American market, and you guys have done that in the global market. Right, if we see and hear kind of the Jungle Boys, the Doja Pack, Fidel, Natura, Slugger's Hit, Alien Labs Connected, Preferred, those are the American brands here, and you guys are right next to them, right? You're like, again, an American brand as a non-American. It's very exciting to see.
They know us already.
Yeah, I bet they do.
Okay.
I bet
that
they
was
do.
a compliment, by the way.
Yeah,
That was a
yeah,
compliment.
massive compliment. Because again, I feel like you know, our country has some of the biggest cannabis brands, you know, out of the top 10 or 20 in the world, coming from California, and they're boothing here. And again, you guys are boothing right next to them and have that same clout.
You mean nearby us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will not say the name, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yesterday was exactly what you're saying. It was a huge crowd in front of our booth, and they really love our style. We do a lot of education. We train the people, also home growers, so we are very connected to the community, and I think this is the key for the market, to be connected with the community.
Yeah. Well, even just looking at how the German market is set up through social clubs, right? I just learned yesterday from a social club owner that every single person that is a patient and connected to that social club, they have to actually work there in some capacity.
100%.
Right? And it's capped to a 500, I believe. So it's like a micro community, right? And all the different clubs, you know, in the German market, there's different, you know, flavors of that community, which is cool. I mean, that's kind of how we started as well in some degree. Do you see in the next 5 years, Ben, a massive commercial market here in Germany?
100%. This is just the beginning. It's a very young market. I saw a lot of newcomers coming.
Right.
You have already a few companies already stable on the market, and we are one of them. So our main goal is to be the best medical brand in Europe, especially known for quality. I don't know if you see some flowers from us. I think you saw some flowers.
Yeah, like I said.
I'll have to stop by the booth and check it out.
On point.
Yeah.
So we try to bring the Cali culture to Germany, but on a different way, a little bit different, because we are based in Switzerland. So Swiss is known for quality, Swiss-made watches, Rolex, knives, whatever. And the main goal was to produce fresh flowers and to bring it fast to the medical market, because one of the biggest problems is the supply chain. That the stuff takes a long time to go to the pharmacy, and it's getting old. And I think there is a huge gap between good quality and not good quality. So there's where we're going in.
Yeah, and also we work with a lot of growers out of Colombia. So imagine the time it takes for that flower to land into the German market or through Portugal to Germany. You guys are much closer.
Yeah, we
right?
are. This is the one border, and we are there.
Yeah. And talking about quality, Rob, how did Quest land at the Grow Motion facility?
Well, these guys, they had to kind of upgrade the facility. The facility's on point.
Yeah.
But humidity, these guys addressed that they needed to tackle the humidity. Like I said, these guys are in Switzerland. They identified Quest as being the piece of equipment that fills that kind of gap on its proven track record.
Yeah.
These guys were super smart how they kind of integrated Quest into their facility, because the facility was always up and running, because these guys have been growing CBD for some years. And these, it had its kind of complexities because of the shape of the building, but you know, they got some smart guys working with them, and it was impressive how they kind of fitted it in.
Yeah, and I'm assuming you guys are growing indoors, right?
Yeah, indoor, right.
So what type of environmental controls, maybe you can kind of talk through your facility?
I can say some details about that. We work with Quest for some reason that is the microbiology. In medical, you need to be very clean. And just a little bit too much humidity can make very big problems in the microbiology. So we decided to increase the dehumidification capacity. And this, for me, was from day one the Quest the right brand for that, because I saw a lot of people doing in America, and there's some knowledge about that. And we meet one of his guys. We meet them at the fair, kind of friends, I think.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and he told me, I'm the guy for Quest. So my boss, he can, I can introduce him to him, and then the contact.
We had a chat at the Prague show, I think, last year.
Exactly.
And then we had a site visit, and then we worked out how it's going to get integrated in, and it's just worked out. I mean, these guys, it's a slick facility.
We need to go film a tour of your facility. I think that's the natural next step here.
Yeah, 100%. You are more than welcome to come. So we work on 3 layers. It's very difficult to work on multi-layers because of microclimate. This is another step why we should always work with dehumidification machines, because there's a lot of plants in the room. You need to take the humidity out of the rooms. We are sealed, so we have no exchange of air. So just CO2, work with fluence lights, 640 watts on 3 layers. It's a lot of heat, of course, even if it's LED lights. So we have powerful HVAC systems built. We work with Priva for the humidity control and everything connected with climate. We have also Aroya for our crop steering. We work with sensors underground, with Rockwall, with Grodan. So we have really a good setup in this facility, and we try also to implement this in the market. I always, in my education videos, I talk about Quest, about Aroya, about the new technology on the market. I was one of the first guys to bring crop steering in the German grower market. There was just a few brands who was teasing a little bit this crop steering. And then I see, okay, there's a huge gap from knowledge, and I started 2023, I think, something like that. I try to explain what is crop steering, and now a lot of people are using, special social clubs are starting to use that also to understand that dehumidification is very important. And this is why I suggest everyone to work with Quest. Yeah.
Well, anyone can drive a car, but a Formula One race car, right, when you're actually steering that facility, as you mentioned, you need those parts. You need those pieces in order to, actually do that.
Yeah, 100%. And I also need to say, there's a huge support from the cannabis industry from America. A lot of people who bring a lot of knowledge also to me. So I'm connected well with everyone in America. So big thanks also for the people who bring the knowledge also to me, that I'm able to do that work, what I do with education.
Yeah. Well, community is everything. Since day one, I had a YouTube channel 7-8 years ago. We were touring facilities all around the U.S., including the Jungle Boys LA facility. And to this day, we're touring and filming farms all around the world. It's always been about education and community.
100%.
Right? We should not be holding the secrets close to our chest. We should be sharing it, right? And seeing everyone as collaborators and not competitors is a key unlock for any grower watching and listening to this right now. Reach out. Don't see you as a competitor trying to sell flower into the same market. See you as a collaborator,
100%.
And again, I always go back to Josh from Natura in Sacramento. They have one of my favorite platforms just for other brands to participate, right? Like they did a Bubba's Girl line with Anna from Cam, for example, right? So I love to see that. Bring in other cultivators. Maybe you guys work on a strain or a cultivar, with another facility in the German market, right? We need to see more of that.
100%, and I think it will develop soon, more brands like us. But I think we've done a very great job the last years, and you can see the results now. And this fair, it's crazy, really.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's insane.
Especially this year, I think, Rob, it's better organized. Last year was a mess.
I heard there was like a riot outside last year.
Yeah, no fault of the people that run the show. I just think they got a bit overwhelmed with the crowds that came in.
There's too many people, too much excitement.
Yeah. So this year...
It was a good thing, but again, with a large crowd of people, it got overwhelmed.
Yeah. Yeah, so this year they've nailed it. They've nailed a huge outside space, which helps. No rain, so everybody
That also,
wants to go
this
outside
weather
as
is
well.
beautiful.
Oh,
I didn't think it was this warm
Berlin
in Germany.
Gets hot.
Yeah, it's
Berlin
hot.
gets hot.
Yes, it does. Yeah, we our cheetah prints, dude. We don't tan, we cheetah print.
Yeah, so no, it's but like last night, I was seeing some pictures of the festival they did outside.
Yeah.
Chock-a-block, and that, like these guys.
Just packed.
They were showing me some pictures of the guys that was at their booth yesterday when they were doing their thing. And it's just a sea of people thronged into the Grow Motion booth. And it's it's crazy, you know. It is crazy.
A lot of motion in this market right now.
Massively.
Yeah. And it's a convergence, right? Like, obviously, we're here for business, but we're also here for the culture. And there's people, I mean, we're on Sunday, you know, last day of the show here. We have people walking around like they're just consumers, right?
Yeah.
Like, I was talking to someone from Berlin yesterday, and they're interested in just joining the industry. They want to leave their job here in Berlin and find a job somewhere here. I'm like, fuck yeah. Dude, like, I don't know the last time I heard someone in the U.S. want.
It opens up another section of the economy in some ways.
Absolutely, it does.
Like it did in the States, you know. It's
People are fleeing our industry though in the States, right? It's a much different market right now. It's a little bit doom and gloom sometimes, and people are leaving, but here people are wanting to jump in.
My take on it, because we kind of time served in the States, where it took that kind of 10 to 15 years to get from where it was to where it is now, I just see it's just happening a lot faster in Germany.
Yeah.
You know.
Acceleration's faster.
Yeah, massively, you know. America was that anomaly that's never going to happen again.
Yeah.
You know, and you've got the recreational. Here you've got the kind of, not a barrier, but it's medical, social club. But here, it's just on steroids.
Yeah.
It's just going so goddamn fast.
Yeah. What's that next cycle of the German market? Like, it's recreational, right, guys?
I can't tell you online because it's our secret. That's how we make our money.
Well, hint at it. Where is it heading? Because right now, social clubs, right? To me, dispensaries.
Yeah.
That's where it's heading.
Social clubs have two sides. One side
different
is
forms of consumption as well.
Exactly.
Yeah. There's not a lot of vaping here yet. See a lot of flower.
Flowers, I think the vapes is not allowed, to be honest.
Oh, gotcha.
The extraction is the next market what will open, and I believe this will be massive. The impact when there's one pharmacy who already started now with extraction. We want to do it, of course, also, but our main goal at the moment is flowers, and after that we go the next journey. But this will be a huge market, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it is shaping up to be the largest market in Europe, competing with the American market, the Brazilian market, right? I think that's going to be an up-and-coming market as well, just population size of Brazil. I was just chatting with Ed Rosenthal yesterday about his project in India.
Wow.
Imagine that population coming online. I mean, it's just starting, boys. Are you ready for this? I mean, the next 10 years are going to be a wild ride.
I think Rob is prepared.
Are you prepared?
I'm prepared.
That's awesome. I mean, again, I would love to see a future where we could grow a plant in whatever. It could be the States, it could be Switzerland, it could be Germany, and we should be able to ship it. We should be able to make and manufacture products and sell it into other markets. We need that. 100%. We need these kind of borders opened up for sales.
Well, the Czech Republic have just kind of shifted their stance, and you've got
this
3-plant rule now, I think, is coming in the Czech Republic.
Okay.
So, like Germany.
Cultivating at home, 3 plants.
Even in Switzerland will be next year allowed to produce 3 plants at home. So
it's amazing.
The market
and
is
you're
really
talking
open.
about countries that was old school.
Right.
Germany, Switzerland. These was
the oldest
school,
countries.
The rules, and if they've kind of took this route, all the countries on the periphery that look into
dominoes.
I think when French will open the gate, then it will be massive, because French is it's a huge consumer place. Still a lot of black market, and if you convert a black market, some part, always I think never will disappear completely.
Yeah, it will always be there.
It is normal. But a big part will go to the legal part, and I think when this happens, it's completely different market.
Yeah.
Because French is also huge, and Spain. We don't forget about Spain, because Spain
and Portugal.
Portugal is already doing medical and recreation. I don't know. Recreation is still not allowed, I think.
they got like a bit of a kooky law. They kind of changed some years back, didn't they? In Portugal, I think they decriminalised on some kind of level.
This is true. They decriminalised.
They can
Nick,
grow and export.
This part of the world, there's like nigh on half a billion people in Europe.
Wow.
I mean, it's
massive. Yeah.
You know, so
each country is going to be following in Germany's footsteps. Would you say, though?
I reckon the UK might be one of the last ones.
One of the last ones? Really? The UK?
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
That's kind of home base operations for Dutch Garden Supplies.
No, we kind of started life in Holland, and then we kind of went back to the UK. Then we was in the States for kind of 6 years. Obviously, like we spoke about earlier, the business in the States changed up.
Oh, yeah.
So you follow the business, and the business in Europe was kind of coming up. And, you know, even though I didn't vote to leave, I class myself as European. I like Europe. I like Europe.
Yeah.
You like Europe as well, aren't you? Yeah.
I might move here, guys. I was just talking to my friends.
Where are you from?
I'm from Tucson, Arizona. Seattle originally, Tucson, and I lived in Mexico for 4 years. But I was just talking to my friends out here that I met this week that live in Berlin. I'm like, guys, we went to Sisyphos, that club, last night. I was like, I might move here.
Yeah.
This is like the best nightclub I've ever been to in my life. Food's good. I feel safe. There were thousands of people out at like 4, 5 in the streets,
Well,
right?
Berlin's a cool city.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Berlin is really cool. It's young people also.
Yeah.
And it's the best location for this type of fair.
Yeah.
This is why I'm really a bit sad about Spain, because the Spaniards move now to Bilbao. And also,
unfortunately, for circumstances, it's
they changed locations.
Yeah, Barcelona
had to change
culture.
location.
Yeah, they had
They
to.
didn't want to. They had to.
They had to.
The whole building where they are is
Demolished, right?
being took away. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you guys have been to that show many times. I've never been to Spanibus.
No.
No.
It's legendary, you know. So
My first time will be in the new location, so it's a little bittersweet, but new beginnings, right?
But you know, if they're bringing the energy and the vibe to Bilbao, then that's where it is.
Run it up.
Yeah. It just everybody's got that little place in their heart with Barcelona. Because Barcelona's a cool city as well.
Yeah.
Amazing city. Have a lot of culture.
There's no other venue in Barcelona, guys. I could just take
They won't
Spanibus.
have it. They won't have it.
The whole city won't have it?
Nope.
Oh, whoa.
So
There's
that
no space.
venue was the only venue that said, yeah.
Oh
I heard
my
a story like the
gosh.
local mayor smoked and he kind of got on with them. He went, yeah, no problem. You know,
Wow.
but the building was showing its age.
Yeah.
And they just, I don't know, sold it off to some developers or something. So,
Yeah. Well,
you know.
maybe it was dangerous or something.
Eras come to an end,
Pitch.
don't they, Nick?
Yeah.
You know.
It really is. But again, new beginnings. I mean, this
Yeah.
market is just opening up. It's just getting its legs.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'd love to go out to Spanibus next year and check it out. It's in March
April,
in
I think,
Bilbao.
huh?
April?
It's in April, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it's going to be close to the 420 dates.
Ah,
I think.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I'll be back out here for ICBC. I know we're at Mary Jane right now. We were just invited out for ICBC in April, so maybe I'll have to go to both of those shows.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. So what are you guys most interested or looking forward to the most in the next couple years in the German market? What are your eyes set on?
My personal goal, or you mean now?
Yeah, both of you guys.
I see the grow operations getting more developed. Obviously,
Okay.
it's a place what we exist in.
Of
we
course.
sell kind of quality equipment. And because they haven't got the issue or worry of losing that grow room, they're just going to kind of develop their grow operations to get better and bigger. And I just think then it's a nice place to be when you're trading in quality goods.
Yeah.
Whereas it's if some guy's doing it underground, he's never going to spend big money on good equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It could be taken the next day.
Of course. And like I said, it's we just got to be here to respond, haven't we?
Yeah.
You know, in 6 months, 8 months, like we said earlier, I think consumption's going to change. And it's just finding a way to be associated with that plant in a legal way.
Yeah.
That's the future.
Well, Dutch Garden Supplies and Quest are well integrated into this market,
Massively.
so it's a great place to be.
Yeah.
What about you, Ben?
So for me, the most important, I told you before, is to get very good quality on the market.
Yeah.
I coming from the old school market also. I know the flowers a few years ago, there was just a few strains, known strains. Now with the caliculture, everything changed the last 4 years. It starts 4 years ago that it comes massive genetics. I want also to make some collaboration in the future with people. You know, I'm starting with Advanced Nutrients, new journey now. We have also a podcast later with Mike. Yeah, we choose now strategically. Fuck this word. Yeah.
Strategically.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a weird one.
Yeah, it's a difficult word for a foreigner. So, yeah,
it's the G.
Yeah, exactly. We use a lot of our contacts and still working just with the good brands. So this is why we choose Quest and also Dutch guy supplies and one fertilizer brand. There was two big fertilizer brands who was interesting to do a collaboration with us.
Yeah.
And we decided to work with Advanced because of the quality of our products. We've done trials with both products and we was very happy. And yeah, my personal goal is to be with GrowMotion on the top in the medical market, to develop also a little bit genetics, to make more quality in the market. Because we are in the beginning, but you see there's coming new strains now and the quality is going in the right direction. This is my personal goal, to be known for quality.
Yeah. Well, Grow World is here to help commercial growers all over the world. You were one of our very first members to try before they buy. So that's why we're here. I'm really looking forward to meeting more leaders like yourself, getting to work with you guys even more. And hey, come back to ICBC, Spanibus, really broaden the Grow World umbrella out here in Europe. So thank you guys for having me here, and thank you for your time. Rob,
Hey,
Ben.
no problem.
Thank you very much also.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.